Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday, which means it is weigh-in and weekly meeting topic day. I almost said menu plan day, but that would be Friday. So, I wasn't expecting great results on the scale this week. With the boys home all last week and with us being out a lot this weekend, I knew I made good choices. Not great choices, but good choices. Just the fact that I had pizza 2 days in a row, I'm sure contributed to some of my gain. Yes, I did have a gain. We'll talk about that in a minute. When I woke up Monday and Tuesday morning, my fingers, my rings were tight. I was swollen. So I knew there was some excess water in there. The gain wasn't 100% water weight. Nope, no excuses. It was, even though I stayed in my points every day except one, I wasn't eating the right foods. And I knew that, and I was okay with that for a week. Just because it fits into your points doesn't mean it's the right thing to eat. We have to remember that. Yes, I can fit 2 pieces of pizza into my day easily, but it's not the best thing to do 2 days in a row. I was not getting veggies. I was not getting a lot of fruit. I wasn't eating the right foods. Just because they fit in doesn't mean they're the right foods. We have to remember that on this journey. You can fit in as much crap as you want. Your body still needs the good foods to work hard to lose the weight for you. So just kind of keep that in mind. And I knew that, and I let it go for a week, and that's okay, because we can let it go once in a while. We do not have to be perfect every day of every hour of every day of every week of every month, and every month of every year. We don't have to be perfect because life happens. But no excuses. I knew what I was doing when I did it. And I was up 1 pound. I don't think 1 pound is bad for saltwater taffy, caramel corn, pizza, cake. Yeah. Yep. So that's okay. The boys are back to school. We are back to eating normally. We are back to getting in our veggies. I think when the boys were home that week, there was a veggie tray out twice. Normally, I have a veggie tray out 5 to 6 days a week. I think it was out. Yeah. So it is what it is. It's life. It's not going to bother me. I'm not going to spiral out of control because I gained a pound. Nope. So we're right back on track again. We're getting in our veggies. We're getting in our fruits. We're getting in our good, healthy foods. Will we have pizza this week? Yeah, probably Friday night because, it's Lent and it's what you do. We're having pinochle at our house. So, I could make fish. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of still up in the air about the whole thing. It depends, because, Grace and Adam are going to be in town this weekend. We're planning on going out to eat. Saturday night, we're going to one of my favorite places that has the most amazing salmon. Not even worried about eating out Saturday night. Nope. And then Adam mentioned wanting to go out to breakfast Sunday morning. So we'll probably do that. But to me, breakfast is a super easy meal to eat out for me because of my 0-point personal foods. So got a plan. I truly expect that pound to be off next week. I really, really do. So we will see. But let's get on to the meeting topic. It is how to make healthy choices easier. Kind of fits in, doesn't it? Since I didn't make the best healthy choices this week. See that easy path over there? The one of least resistance? It's not an overstatement to say we all tend to choose it first. The easier a choice is, the more likely we are to do it. But what if the easier choice isn't the best choice? Oh, this is so perfect because this is me. And I tell myself that all the time. If you watch my channel, you know that it's been over a year now when we really switched up our diet and really switched up our eating, and went to a lot of all homemade things. And Is it always the easiest? Nope. The other day I went to make chicken salad. Didn't have any mayonnaise made. Had to stop and make mayonnaise. Not always the easiest choice, but for us, it's the best choice. Is it the best choice for everybody? Nope, absolutely not. And never let anyone guilt you into it. Never let anyone make you feel bad for your choices, because it's a personal decision. Your choices are a personal decision. So it says to try this. They have a chart with unwanted behavior and wanted behavior. Now, this doesn't have to do with food, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. Unwanted behavior: lying in bed, doom scrolling on your phone. Wanted behavior: finishing the book that's been sitting on your nightstand with your phone plugged in across the room. We're talking about bedtime routines here, but this technique can apply to any behavior. Yeah, I get that. I don't doom scroll. I play games on my phone. I totally resonate with this one, because I will get in bed and let me just play one game. I play this game called Royal Match on my phone. It's my guilty pleasure. I used to play Candy Crush, and then I had issues with the app, and I don't play that anymore. I play Royal Match. I'll jump in bed and say, okay, let me just play one round, and then I'll do my night prayers, or I'll read my saint book, or I'll finish a chapter in the novel I'm reading, whatever. And then one screen leads to two screens, and two screens leads to three screens, and so on and so on and so on. That is my unwanted behavior. So what I started doing is, as soon as I get in bed, I do all that first. I do my nighttime devotional. I do my nighttime prayers. I read my saint book. I do all that first. I'll, read a chapter of my novel, whatever. That all gets done first. And then if I'm not too tired, then I'll maybe do a little screen or two of my game. But so many times now, nope. I realize I'm tired and it's time for bed. So was it easy? No, because it's easier to do the fun things. It's so much easier to do the fun things first and not the hard things, or not, I don't want to say hard, but not the stuff that's not as fun. Is it as fun reading my, Lenten book as it is playing a game? No, but when I get done it, I feel better for it. So that can be used with any aspect of life. Getting up in the morning to exercise. There are some mornings I do not want to get out of bed, and this morning was one of them. I did not sleep well last night for several reasons, several good reasons. My great nephew and his wife, common law wife, I never know what to call her. They've been together 8 years, and yeah. Anyway, they were in the hospital having their baby last night. And I knew I was kind of awake from that. And then I got the text that, she had the baby. And then I was, so every time, it was a tough night to sleep. And I had a couple other things on my mind too. And so when that alarm went off this morning, I did not want to get up to exercise. I didn't. And thank goodness I said, wait a minute. Does it really matter if you're going to lay here an extra 15, 20, 30 minutes? No, it's not going to matter. Just get up and do it, because you're going to feel better. And you know what? I did. I did the hard thing to make myself better and to make myself feel better. And doing that hard thing kind of gives you a little bit of a lift. You can do hard things. You can. So never, I'm not saying don't ever take the easy path, because sometimes you need to. Yeah. I took the easy path over the weekend with a rotisserie chicken instead of grilling chicken. Sometimes you need that easy path, but you need to stop and decide which easy you want. You know, they always say that losing weight is hard, being overweight is hard. You have to choose your hard. And I know I've done both. I've been overweight, I've lost the weight. I know which one I would choose over and over again because I did the hard, things are now easier. If I didn't do the hard, it would stay hard. You need to choose your hard. And sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's worth it. They said, let's dive a little deeper. Oh, they call the, sorry. See, I get so off topic. I do. Because sometimes I think I know I have better things to say than them. And that is so horrible of me. I do not mean that. But sometimes I'm just like, oh, maybe I could say it a little differently. You know, they said that the added friction is plugging your phone in across the room because then you can't just grab it. So they did add that little thing in there so you can add the added friction in. Why does it work? We've added friction to make the behavior you don't want to do, like be consumed by TikTok, or in my case, Royal Match, harder because it now requires more energy. Suddenly, that behavior you want to do, playing your game, the behavior you want to do, reading your book, doing your prayers, whatever it is, having a heart-to-heart with your significant other, it looks way more appealing because that behavior you want to stop is not right in your face. So soon that healthier choice will be your go-to choice. Applying it to food. You want a snack. If you don't have the cupcakes and the cookies and the chips in the house, you can't snack on them. If you have the nuts and the nut butters and the fruit and the veggies and things like that in the house, that's what you're going to have. If you're truly hungry, that's what you're going to have to eat. And you have to decide, am I truly hungry? Because if I am, I'll pretty much eat a stalk of broccoli. Or do I just want something yummy in my mouth and in my tummy? You have to decide, and you have to take the harder choice. A subscriber once said something to me that resonated, and I talk about it all the time. You've heard me say it. When you're in the store, you only have to say no to something once. When you bring it into your home, you are saying no to it over and over and over again. Is it a tough choice to keep it in the store? Yep. But is it the best choice when you get home and you don't have to open that pantry and see a box of ring dings or a box of, I don't know, goldfish, whatever your guilty pleasure is. You don't have to see that staring you in the face every single time. You don't have to say no to it every time you open that pantry closet. Yep. Hard in the store, easier when you get home. So you need to decide that if that unwanted behavior is buying it in the store, the wanted behavior is saying no to it in the store. Just walk away. I know for me, doing like Instacart and grocery pickup and things like that make it easier to say no because you're not seeing it in person. Yes, you can see it in the app, but it just doesn't call to you the same way it does if it's on the shelf. So it says, are you ready to try? Choose a behavior you want to stop. Pinpoint how your environment is making that behavior easier to do. Are you bringing in the junk food? Are you having your phone right next to you on your bedside table? Are you not getting up in the morning with enough time to exercise? Pinpoint that. And then brainstorm a way to make that behavior harder for you. Make it harder for you to stay in bed. When that alarm goes off, if it's cold out, throw those covers off. Get chilly so you want to get up out of bed. Leave that food in the store. Leave your phone across the room. These are all little things we can do that are going to make a huge, huge difference in our weight loss. Changing behavior is the only way you are going to be successful. Because if you continue doing the same things that you've been doing for year after year after year, you're on the hamster wheel. You're not going to progress. You're not going to progress without changing the behaviors. And that's all I have to say about that. Recipe of the week: lower sodium homemade dill pickles. Oh, I love to make pickles. I think I make mine pretty low sodium. I'm not sure. There's the 0 points. Let's look at the recipe. Water, vinegar, a little bit of salt, mustard seed, cucumbers, garlics, dill, and bay leaf. Yep. They are refrigerator pickles, so you don't have to worry about canning them or anything. So definitely I might give them a try. I mean, I love my refrigerator pickle recipe, but you never know. This might be better. So there you have it, my friends. Let's change those behaviors and be successful. We can do this. Let me know in the comments below a behavior that you want to change and how you think you might go about changing it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love you to hit that button. Share this video if you know someone who may benefit by it, and give it a thumbs up, and leave me a comment below. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how your weigh-in went. I'm okay with my pound. I am not spiraling out of control over it. And you watch, next week, that pound's going to be gone. I made a promise to myself. So friends, have a fantastic, fantastic week, and I will see you in my next video.